Good, good, good. Right. Let's everything seems to be set up. Good, good, good. God, I had my stream still open and now I know what I sound like and I feel bad again. Oh well. Right. 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 Good. What am I going to do? Probably do what I should be doing, and that is playing Vintage Story. Although I will wait for a little bit for people to come here and see what is going on. Oh, sorry. Maybe I should get a more neutral background. Probably I should. Oh, yeah. Wait, I forgot something very important. Very, very important. Wait, can I? Wait, I have to set this up. Oh. Should probably have set everything up before doing this now. But, well. Oh well. But yeah, let's set this up. Let's put it in this. Copy. You paste. Well, fine, we're not. Let's select the font. Right, now I have to find it. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Let's put this on. You. Let's go over here, here. Nobody is watching anyway, so I can just do this. Why aren't you working? I hate YouTube. Why is... Work with me, YouTube. Work with me. Stream is healthy. Good. Then let's do this, I guess. But yeah. Winter Stories time. Now let me load in. You will soon hear the music. Then I can do over here these. Ah, god damn it, why is it all messed up? Wait, now I have to look if everything is in the right spot. That should be there. It should be right there. It should be here around there. And let's make this. Oh, the wrong version. This. Chat is fine. I don't know why it keeps. Wait, why did? Yeah, I don't know why it keeps happening so often that everything just gets broken. But yeah, time to go into the world. What? What the hell is... Wait. My mic is weirdly weird right now. It's... Why are you unscrewed like this? This is my most scuffy stream quite yet. That is something. But I think we got it. Yep, we got it. We got it. Now, if this world would load, I would be very grateful. Now, if this world would load, I would be very grateful. Right. Right, I spawn in and I'm instantly starving. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Do I have any food? No, I don't. Good. Good. Of course I spawn in, I'm instantly starving. Nope, no food. Stuff on me, I don't know why. Let's quickly run and get some food. Does anybody remember what we were doing last time? I'm saying that like anybody's actually watching right now. Nobody is watching right now, sadly. But I'm kinda used to it by now. Although it's the first few minutes, so some people might even come to show up later in the stream. But I mean, for only streaming for like a month now, I'm doing pretty well. But I don't have much to offer, and I always keep accidentally, showing the streams too late, planning them too late. But I'm planning to make a, plan for that. Saying that like anybody is watching. Why? Wait, this is annoying me. Why are you like this? Why? Zoom out. Okay, then not. God. Right. Oh. That is quite a deep hole. Oh. That is quite a deep hole indeed. But yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sorry for not streaming on Wednesday. I just didn't really have the energy to, and then I also wanted to try playing on a multiplayer server I looked upon, but since it's a RP server, I could, if I would even stream it and not talk with anybody from chat, so it would be a just watch experience, and I don't know if I should do something like that. And I haven't gotten into making actual videos quite yet, although it is something I plan to do in the future, like this or next week. But the person who is supposed to be showing me how it works and what to do had a rough week, so couldn't do it. Worrying that there's just a large carcass laying over here and a small one over here. I will break these so no, not more wolves spawn. But yeah, for those who also didn't know, the I posted on the community posts tab a little bit ago the multiplayer server I played on once, closed down due to lack of interest. So yeah, I'm talking like anybody's actually here, but nobody's actually watching this. So oh wait, I should really quickly do that which I forgot to do. Right, because remember I'm recording, well, I'm trying to record the streams most of the time so I can turn them into actually long form videos. aka my first videos will probably be what I stream, but cut down into more watchable content for people who don't want to watch me play for 2 hours. And it will also be cut down, of course, so you don't have to go through everything I've done. Good, good, good. A lot of mushrooms around here. Ooh, green cracked Dracula. Please get a lot of this. Both were poisonous, I believe. The golden drop were poisonous, I believe. Lead. Lead is quite interesting, but basically useless. Oh yeah, wait, there was an update, so... Don't know what that is. Don't know what the update added. Should have probably looked what the update added, but I know it probably has had some story elements, but more I don't know, can only speculate. But I know a fishing pole is coming at one point, which I'm by the way excited for. What do we have over here? More food? Yes. Berries from some raccoons. Andesite stones can be used to make tools. Let's go back this way. Oh, those are a lot of wolves. Those are a lot and a lot of wolves. That is something I wasn't prepared for. And to be fair, I even didn't know that it was there. They were there. If it's, to be honest, at one point I might eventually switch to another server I've been playing on, but I didn't really want to stream it, to be honest, because it is like pretty late game by now. I mean, it isn't really late game, but it is later in the game. Well, this was just to show off everything from start to finish. Of course, Probably forgetting a few things, but yeah. To be honest, I don't know how long I will be streaming on this world, but probably for a while, till I beat the game, I guess. Tomorrow will be funny though, because for those who don't know, tomorrow is the Gemixa stream. And basically the plan for that is... Oh wait. One concurrent viewer, which is me. Okay, this stream will be probably my less viewed one, because nobody is watching it. Which is sad to know that this is the first stream basically nobody is going to watch. Work with me. Well, as long as nobody's watching, I can just shut up and enjoy the game, because don't need to talk if nobody's here. Nobody seems to be watching, so I'm gonna play alone. Na 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 Good. Na 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 Damn it. Yep. You go back in here, you go up here like this. And we have a rooftop. And I think that is the Right. Ah, well, it's the roof done, so can't complain about it. I mean, I could, but I won't. Because I have to move everything in here, and that will take a little bit of working. No. Who caused this? Who caused this damn landslide? Look at this. Just look at it. Oh, I didn't. This is ugly. Oh, a butterfly stuck on the water. You alive? Yes, you are alive. The butterfly seems to be washing itself. Interesting. Right. Let's put all of this inside. Right. I don't have any more space, so I have to bring stuff inside and place it down on the floor. Which will be probably these crock pots. Right, that is enough space for me to break this and carry it inside and... What the... Where did you come from? Should definitely invest into doors. Nothing. Good gracious, that raised my heart rate. I think I will put the seashells in here. Ah, damn it! What? What the? Why are you spawning? Why are you spawning outside my house? What the hell are you doing here? Empty. Don't have any doors quite yet, so... Holy shit. Almost that age. Crew... 'Where is it? There. Crude. 2 sticks. E. So. Sticks. Logs. U. 1, 2, 3. 3 doors. 1 here. 1 here. 1. One there. And then let me get some sticks. One more. And then I can lock myself in for the night. And not worry about damn things attacking me. Oh, I need more. Why the hell are you spawning? Why? Why the hell are there so many damn creatures spawning here? I settled in the wrong area, I guess. Oh fuck, I'm in a rift. Ah, damn it. Wanted to have a fun time, not a horrible time. At least I can have my torch in my offhand now. Forgot that the last time. Now, let me make a damn another door. Another crude door. Goodness gracious, that was something. To put these baskets in here. Food can stay in my inventory. Let's put this in here. It can. Wait, no, rusted gears can come in here. This can. No, this can stay in obsidian. Knife blade, you will keep. I will put 2 of you in there. Where did I? Not in there. Fibers still outside or what? Yep, they are still outside. Damn it, see. Right, I should go sleep. Good, I'm starting to starve. So let's eat these mushrooms. And let's also eat these mushrooms. Good. And let's put these in here. Ah! Hello, Hello, Scape. I'm sorry I didn't reply sooner. I was deep in the game. Which means I don't notice everything. So yeah, sorry for not noticing you both earlier. But I was annoyed because some little creatures were ruining my peace. Oh, Rain's stream died. Oh no. Oh no, that is... Ah, poor Rain. Poor rainy Rain. That is... To be honest, it is kind of funny. And you cannot lie, that is, to be honest, a little bit funny at least. But yeah. I mean, I hope it's coming back up soon. But while you wait, you can stay here. The company is greatly liked. But yeah, I'm just playing a little bit of Vintage Story, thinking about what I might do, or almost made that go out, might do or might not do, and thinking about tomorrow, because for those who are unaware, tomorrow I'm going to do a stream called Gamixa, and basically the idea is I will put some games to the vote, and then your viewers vote, and then whatever game gets selected of those games will have another vote on how long I should play it. So should I play it only like half an hour to, don't know, some other time, and then I will play that game for so long, and then I will make another vote. And basically what I did was I took a screenshot of my whole stream library of all the games I have, and I will basically have like 4 games and then one button that says another game, and if another game wins I will choose 4 more games, and we will do that so long till we have a game that will be played. So basically the viewer is voting on what game I should play. And I think I will make that something biannually. So like every year I will do that kind of stream. Although I think I will try this stream idea, which I'm going to do tomorrow, on another day, because tomorrow I can only stream for like maybe 3 hours, while in like a week or 2 I would be able to stream all day. aka the idea is tomorrow is the setup, and then in few weeks or so is the real thing, where I will be basically doing it for, let's say, 10 hours. So yeah, you will be able to choose a lot of games. But yeah. And yeah, I'm also right now, well, not right now, but hopefully soon going to learn more about making normal videos, and will, yeah, nice copper, and will be turning these streams, because I have recorded many of them, into normal, like, let's say 20-minute videos. Sometimes it will probably even have more than one stream in it, and so you basically don't have to watch my streams to know everything. Or if you missed a stream, you can just watch the full-length video, see what happened in that stream, and then maybe see yourself talking in later in that video, because I cut footage from another stream into it. But yeah. But yeah. But I see already how tomorrow is going to go wild. The question is, what are the chances that you guys are just going to vote Vintage Story? Because technically you could just vote that I should play Vintage Story. But you could also vote that I should play stuff like, don't know. What games do I have that aren't the most interesting? Ostrov. You could vote for Ostrov, which would mean I would have to talk way more with you guys, because that game basically nothing is going on. So yeah. Don't know if you guys are even still watching. All depending on if stream from Rain's stream is back alive or not. Gom, Ostrov is a game. Like literally, you can go on stream, it says search Ostrov, not Ostrovo, Ostrov. And it is the game. I mean, if you want to, I can show it real quick on stream. Would be pretty easy. Oh, where am I even going right now? Somewhere. So let's just dig up this Pete. But yeah, maybe I will even go into the, I would say, main world I played on, so you guys can see how far and what it looks like to be far in the game. But yeah, should I show what Ostrov is on stream right now, so you guys know what it is for tomorrow? Or, ow, easy landslide. This is almost enough peat. I want at least 3 stacks of peat. Oh, hello, little Burby. How are we today? I heard Rain stream went down. Is it back up? Right. I'm asking myself how many people will be there tomorrow, because if nobody is on stream tomorrow, that would mean I would have a problem, since the whole thing was planned to be you vote what I should play. Didn't think about that. Yes, you are the little burb. The little Burby. The little Burby. The little Burby. 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 You know? Hi Rain, I heard your stream died. What happened? Yes, Gom, I thought so too. I can't say Burby without saying Barbie. Because in German, for example, it isn't pronounced Barbie, it's pronounced Barbie. Barbie. Which is close to Burby. Barbie, Burby. Ah, good to know. Good to know. Snow. Yeah, sadly, winter has become so warm over here in Central Europe that you don't get snow anymore. Like, when I was a child, we used to get like at least 30 centimeters of snow in a night. Nowadays, no snow at all. Like, I haven't seen any snow since years. And remember, I don't live in a city or something like that. I live in what a European, what a German would call a suburb, and what somebody from the US would call a village. Although we also call it village. Because for those who don't know, in Germany it's quite common to not have suburbs, but to have villages which are part of cities, and those are basically suburbs, but older. They still count as their own, they have their own mayor, but they also count as a part of a bigger city, so it is quite interesting. Oh no, I'm starving again. Something called township. I don't know what township is. But over here in Germany it is quite complicated, because you have, of course, the main government, then you have the state government, because remember, Germany, like the US, has states. By the way, in Germany they can try to technically leave the federation, so technically Germany is more free to the states than the US is, but the states are also like not really strong enough to be their own country, and yeah. But after state, you also have Landkreis, which is an area that counts to a bigger city, and that in that Landkreis there is also it's Bundeskreis, which is a bigger city with cities around it, then Landkreis, which is basically what in the US would be a county, and then you have Stadtteile, which are parts of cities. So basically you have a village about 30 minutes away from the city, still it's a Stadtteil, so part of the city, even though it isn't connected in any way and it's just there for no reason, and it gets very complicated very fast. And to be honest, I'm not a German lawmaker, so I have no idea how it all works. All I know, it's very confusing. Yeah, well, it is also because I am the role of a blackguard, which, wait, I can show you. I need more food. I have a 30 plus hunger rate. Fine, I will call you Barbie. Barbie. It is hard to say with different names. It is like how I can never say Adidas, how you say it in like English, because they say like Adidas or something like that, and I can't say that anyhow. Yeah, you might be right. Or maybe Landkreis is county, but I'm not sure. It is quite complicated. But you know what is funny? You in Germany, you know how people always say German is very direct? It is pretty much true. Nika? Oh yeah, don't they say something like Nike? Nikes? Nicks? I don't... How do they... Okay. So, Rain. Ad de deuce. Ad de deuce. You say Adidas? I thought you said Adidas or something like that. But yeah, in German it's Adidas, which is technically the correct way to say it. By the way, you wouldn't believe how many German company names are literally just the founders' names. For example, Aldi, or don't know how you call it in English, but in German it's Aldi, is Albrecht Discount, or Albrecht Discounter. So it's the first name of two brothers, and then just discounter, because they run a discounter. And fun fact, the brothers split up, so they became two different companies, but only in Germany. They split up the world, and then in Germany they split it in half, in Aldi Süd and Aldi Nord, or Aldi South and Aldi North. And crucial fact to that, they still were really like close to each other. The only difference between the two companies is, by the way, one sells cigarettes while the other doesn't. That is the whole thing. They had an argument over cigarettes, and that's why it's two companies, but also technically one. And crucial fact, the US actually has both, but they couldn't call Aldi Nord or Aldi North, because you can only have a name once in the US. So they changed their name to something you might know, Trader Joe's. Don't know if you know of that company called Trader Joe's. But yeah, Trader Joe's and Aldi, or Aldi, or however you say it, all German. But yeah, and Adidas is literally just from the name Adolf Dassler, which is the founder of the company, who also had a brother, and together they ran a company, and then the brothers got into a fight and split up, and his brother also just took his part of the company and basically formed a new company called Puma. Oh, you think that has some food on it? Nope, only pelled. Well, you see, Rain, Trader Joe's is just Aldi. I'm trying to say it in an English accent, and it doesn't make sense to me. But I know you say many car brands really weirdly. Well, in my mind it's really weirdly, but for you it's probably normal. For example, it's BMW and not BMW in German, because instead of saying W, we say W, which is literally just the sound the W makes. Which you will notice if you say what, and then think about it, that it begins with a W. But yeah. By the way, fun fact, in Germany, any large store, so stores that are normal around everywhere. All of them are basically German, because the US or the world capital idea doesn't apply here in Germany. Because everywhere else you would just say, okay, the bigger the store, the more people we can fit in, the more we can sell. But in Germany it's all about efficiency, so it's basically just about making your stores as streamlined as possible. That's why most of our stores are very small, which also gives them an advantage, because by law, the smaller the store, the lower their prices can go, because you see, in olden times, big stores try to basically underprice the competition. Not like that still happens today with a certain company called Walmart. But yeah, basically back in those days they enacted a law, the German government, so that the bigger the store, the higher the prices have to be by law. Meaning that if you have a big store, the prices have to be higher than in small stores. Meaning if, for example, IKEA had small stores, they could sell their stuff for... Oh wait, that is a bitter bullet. They can sell the stuff for less, which is quite interesting. That is also a bitter bullet. But yeah, basically every store you find here in Germany is smaller than you would see in the US. Like, we literally have something called Rewe to go, which is Rewe is a normal store, and it's slightly it's about as big as Aldi, but it is literally just a German store. They only operate in Germany, but they have a Rewe to go, which is basically just the same thing, only that it's even smaller. Like you wouldn't even know that it is a store. It's literally just one counter, maybe a snacks bit, and that's it. It's really interesting to see compared to US stores, because US stores are ginormous. By the way, fun fact, the putting a coin in the card thing, that is something every store over here in Germany, every store in Germany does it. And that's why Aldi also does it in the US, because it's tradition from over here. Why did I just rant for like half an hour about stores and stuff? Wait, how did we go into... Wait, how did we go into talking about stores? No idea. Do any of you remember how we got into talking about stores and something like that? Because I don't recall how we got to that point. But yeah. That is interesting. Well, you see over here in Germany, often people use like, instead of real coins, they use plastic coins to put it in. And then, you know, as somebody from the US, you might expect them to just leave it about, but no, everybody brings back their card. I know for somebody from the US that might seem completely weird how we all decide, even if we could, we should bring all the cards back. I know to some people that sounds weird because that isn't something normal in their country, that everybody is working on making everybody else's life better, but something like that happens often over here. But it is quite interesting how something like that, like bringing the card back, is normal. Like over here, I know in the US you have like these card boys, or how they're called, which are just there to collect the cards from all over your ginormous parking lots. And it feels quite weird to me because over here, first of all, the parking lot, the biggest parking lot I have ever seen was for a Markauf, which is like with Kaufland the only big store chains over here in Germany, and the prices for the stuff they sell are humongous. It's literally just very expensive. But they offer stuff like makeup and so on. Although you could technically go to a Drogeriemarkt, something like DM or H&M or Rossmann, but still. I mean, have you seen one of their stores? They are quite big. Remember, I don't know if you ever seen how, well, they aren't really small, I would say, but for other people they might seem small, but something, yeah, we don't have those. In Germany, Markauf and Kaufland are the only big stores. Like maybe something like IKEA, which is bigger. IKEA is like, if you're talking about every kind of store, IKEA is like the biggest store around, close to Obi, but IKEA is like the biggest thing you can see over here, and it is crazy how big they are, because a normal store over here is, I mean, there are videos, yeah, they are larger. Like I said, they are the largest grocery store with Markauf over here. Come, I'm not understanding you, I think. Oh shit. Could you wait. Come, I don't know if I'm understanding you right. Like, to be honest, I have no idea if I'm understanding you right. Okay. So, yeah, Kaufland is bigger. Over here it's the biggest grocery store, and next to Markauf. And yes, there'll be. I till you brought it up, I had never heard of the company. Like, till you talked about it, I had never heard of it. So I don't think it exists over here. What does it look like? Is it like a big store or something like that? Wait, no, I have to Google what Globus is. Globus. Uh, okay, I googled it. It does exist here, but only in like big cities. So there is one in wait, no, that is a different store. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, they're repeating themselves. But yeah, it seems like they exist over here, but only like, yeah, they only like really exist in im Ruhrgebiet, aka near Frankfurt, near the border. Yeah, they only really exist, as I'm looking at it, near like the French border, some near the Czech border, some near the Austrian border. Those are in France. So they basically only exist here in cities. But yeah, I have never seen them. They are only like on the outskirts in the industrial places near the big cities. So yeah. Yeah, we also only have them near major cities in industrial areas. So in places where factories are. So I understand why I have never heard of them. Because I don't go buying groceries or anything in an industrial area. But yeah. But we do have them, it seems like. But by that many things exist here that actually don't really. For example, Starbucks, you will only see that in big cities. Like, I have only seen a Starbucks once I went to Bremen. I went to Bremen and I saw one for the first time. Wait, no, I also was once in God, that was almost deep death. I saw once in Hamburg. I was in Hamburg once and I saw one, but like Starbucks or KFC, they technically exist, but I think nobody's really thinking about them. They aren't really big stores. For example, there are like maybe 100 global stores in Germany. Well, there are over 1,000 Aldi stores here, so I don't think they have the best thing. And I think they will probably go the same way as Penny. For those who don't know what Penny was, it was basically German Costco. Big stores, low prices, and for those who are asking, yes, it went out of business. Don't even know what Brno is. Really? Burger King is bigger than M's. Well, over here, I would say Burger King is the biggest fast food chain next to McDonald's, because Burger King, basically in Germany, it's like Burger King Germany does something, and then McDonald's a little bit later sees that and does the same thing and then advertises it. For example, we got Burger King wraps. Oh god damn it! I'm not getting out of here, am I? Wait. Just enough for 3 letters. Okay, good. Should have not been running and talking. Good. Yes, that was a deep hole. Oh, okay, Rain, that is interesting. But yeah, over here, Burger King is like, when it comes to fast food, over here there are only 2 fast food places, which are Burger King and McDonald's. They are also the only places with drive-thrus, and Burger King does basically no advertisement. Like, in my lifetime, I have seen more McDonald's advertisements than Burger King advertisements. And Burger King always does like collaborations. For example, they did one with 3 Fragezeichen, which is like the 3 question marks, which is very popular over here in Germany. I don't know where it's from, but it wouldn't surprise me if it is even invented from over here. But they basically have a bunch of product placements. They always do stuff. Like they once did that is the wrong way. They once did burgers according to the flavor profile of pregnant woman and so on. It is quite interesting. They are really big here, and since they also you don't need to show your coupon over here to get a discount for the food, they are also really beloved. Like, depending on your day, your food can be cheaper than normally. But yeah, Burger King is kind of a big thing over here. But McDonald's has all the advertisement, and then people always, from the US, influencers always say like Burger King is shit. But the thing is, over here, you know those burgers which are like disgusting and always said to be Burger King burgers. Yeah, over here in Germany that couldn't be, because Burger King over here always uses sesame on their buns. Like, if you get a hamburger, you have sesame on your bun. If you get a Whopper, you have sesame on the bun. It is, no matter what kind of burger you get by Burger King over here, you get sesame on your bun. While you get only sesame on your McDonald's burger if you have certain special burgers. Oh, damn it. Yeah, okay. That is interesting. Mellow, hello. Oh, good to know you made it. Damn it. There was a wolf right behind me. There is a wolf. Was a wolf. Is a wolf? Still? Don't know. You see, Rain, I too do that, but I think what you would count as a burger and what I count as a burger will be very different. Because you see, the burger was invented in Germany. And so it's still made like it was used to. So you won't, unless you go to a fast food chain, you won't see any, and I say any, smash burgers. You will only see buletten and what you would probably call a hamburg steak or something. Ah, Xeron. Nice to know that you woke up. You should really fix your sleeping schedule. Wait, I have to pause the game real quick so I can read and not die. I have no idea what a wimpy burger is. Okay, let's go back to the game. I can't get back that there are wolves, so I have to go home and look if I have food over there. If I can make it before I die. By the way, I talked about it early in the beginning when nobody was watching, but I should say it now. So tomorrow I will probably rename the stream from to the setup of the great game mix. So basically tomorrow the idea is to set up and basically do a test run of the game mix, which will be you guys, my viewers, voting on what I should play and how long I should play it, then me doing that, and then you guys voting again what I should play, and I will let you vote any game I own currently. In future, when my YouTube channel is bigger, you can also vote on what new games I should buy, but for now, buying new games that you recommended will still be a thing, but not like a game mixer thing. Don't know what an angry whopper is. By the way, fun fact. In Germany is the only McDonald's where you can take your boat through a drive-through. Wait, let me Google what wimpy is. P burger. What is wimpy? Wimpy is interesting. Wait, do we have wimpy closed all places in Germany. Wait, no, they closed them. They closed the ones they had over here in Germany, which were like free. I'm seeing. So they had free places over here, and then just closed them because nobody was buying their stuff. Oh, probably because it's like a walk-into restaurant, fast food dealie. Yeah, those don't do well over here because, you see, we have something called Imbisskultur, aka fast food restaurants that aren't owned by corporations. So most of the fast food where you have to go inside over here is literally a family-owned quote-unquote restaurant. So yeah. spicy Whopper, interesting. What we have over here is called the barbecue Whopper, and it's basically a Whopper with bacon and a bunch of barbecue on it. To be honest, it sounds worse than it is. It is quite a good, something good. Ah, good. Hello. Hello. Blue. You know, I should look more in chat to see who is new and say more hellos, but well, gaming, that is hard. You know what I should do? Probably, but for that I will need to cut down a few trees. So yeah, I think right now of actually starting to make copper tools, because nobody over here saw this before. Well, you see, Scape, over here, basically anything but Burger King or McDonald's is family owned. Oh, we have so many döner places. For those who don't know what a döner is, it is a German Turkish food. It's like Alfredo pasta, which is Italian American. But yeah, so it's basically a kebab meat, you know, that skewer meat, on Fladenbrot, which translates to cow shit bread. It's flat bread, a kind of flat bread, and it is very good because you also normally have something like some salad, some most of the time some sauce, and of course so much more. It is very great. Wait, did I pause my stream or it isn't live anymore? Right, but yeah, tomorrow I will be testing out the Gemixer stream format where you guys vote what I should play for how long, and we do that for a bunch of times. Tomorrow is just the setting up part where I will be looking at how we will do it, where will we do it, and then in like 1 or 2 weeks, like let's say in 2 weeks, I will do the actual thing where I will be streaming. Now hold your heads on tight for, let's say, 10 hours the whole time, and you all choose what I should play. So if you're interested in that, you should probably be here when I do that. But that is in like next week. So yeah. And if you're asking what games, well, I have taken a screenshot of my library on Steam, and I will be basically choosing 4 games, putting them on a poll. You vote one of those or other, and then if it's other wins, I will put 4 other games on it. You can vote again if it's other again. We will do that till we have a game, and then we will, as you might have guessed, play that game for a voted amount of time, and yeah. I hope and I think it will be very funny. I mean, I can understand you both because I don't interact much with Germans online because they can be quite troublesome. But yeah. If you're asking what I'm doing right now, after this tree is cut down, I can show you what I'm doing. But yeah, basically I want to make charcoal to then melt down the copper, because I have now said that I will do that before a stream ends. So to make charcoal, you have to wait, I have to go back. Charcoal. So basically, to make charcoal, you have to charcoal burn, which is, I will pause it here for anybody who wants to take a quick screenshot so they can read it in that time. Here's the other part. Good. So basically, you burn firewood in a low oxygen burning pit, like in real life, and that will result you after some time with charcoal. Starving right now. Oh well. Also, for those asking, I hope, but I'm not sure if I will bring out the tutorial, Vintage Story beginner's tutorial this year. It could be that I will do and post it next year. I know many people know I wanted to do that very soon, but yeah, the recording time needed will take a while. Oh. But yeah, I should probably get some food real quick so I don't die. I know I have food at home. Yeah, Escape, that is. Yeah, Escape, that is right. That is how it feels. Oh. Damn it. No, not here. No, you go there. Yes. Food. Where did I put the food again? Was it... It was not here, right? No, it wasn't. Shit. Did I not have any food? Oh no, I think I didn't have any food left. That is bad. Well, looks like I will die over here. You know, I will make it faster. Yeah, because I know if I just run out, I will just need to run even longer to get my stuff. For those who didn't remember, I have set a respawn point up here. And for those who weren't there for the first whatnot. Oh yeah, I forgot to jump into the deep part of the water. Now I'm damaged. Yeah, bad. Yeah. By the way, for those asking how long I will play this series, basically the plan is to beat the game. For those who don't know what that entails, the game isn't finished quite yet, but it has a story. And I basically want to finish that story, that quest line that exists. Which, also by the way, this is the best thing ever. My axe broke, so my other axe I had in my inventory replaced it. But that takes a while to get to the point where I can actually start getting the quest line. If you're asking how long it takes, I need a tin bronze pickaxe. To make a tin bronze pickaxe, I need to make tin bronze. And to make a tin bronze pickaxe, to make tin bronze, I need... That might get annoying. But yeah, I need a lot of stuff basically. Wait, how much do I have now? 3 blocks. Wait, 6 blocks, 7 blocks, and a little bit. Right, let's... where shall I do this burn? Oh, let's do it over here. 1, 2. But yeah, basically what you do to burn your charcoal, is you fill up a hole with stuff, with your firewood. Now how big shall I make this? Right, because this is 4 blocks and I have another 6. Let's make it this big for now. So I have some firewood left to burn more charcoal. And well, it isn't enough to burn more charcoal, but it is almost 1/4 of what I need to burn charcoal. But yeah, basically you do this, then you cover this up. We'll leave that in my inventory. Then you put... oh wait, I have to... do this. Then put this on top. And you see now up top how it says charcoal pit? This means that I did it correctly, and what you now do is you remember that you need another different block, because that one won't work, because you need a block that won't fall on top of it. Wait, let me look for... oh! Well, okay, there was food right there, good to know. Now what I will do is I will make something called packed dirt, which I can also turn into... which I can't turn into rammed earth. But I will be sometime in the future. So what you now do is, now you know it's a charcoal pit, because up top it says it's a charcoal pit. You will light it and it will tell you how long you have until it doesn't work anymore. So you close it off. Now you wait a little bit, and after a little bit it will just start smoking. Like a lot. And then you know you only have to wait like in-game day. Right. Let's put this peat in here. Let's throw this out so I can place it down. Take the fire starter. Lot of wood. Let's place the fire starter there. By the way, can look outside now. Probably will put a trapdoor over there, but getting a trapdoor will take a while. This is what the game is about. Longevity. But yeah, I am now burning charcoal, which, yeah, you can see it. Which means that pretty soon, and I say pretty soon, we will be able to make copper tools. Now if you're asking, why do you have copper tools on the ground right here? It is because cracked storage vessels. For those who don't know what cracked storage vessels are, because they haven't watched any stream yet and know nothing about the game, it is basically a loot box. There's no better way to say it. It's basically a loot box. And I am one lucky person, as you can see. And yeah. What? It is still May. The 26th, because we made it so... Oh yeah, I remember now. We made it so that months are like 24 hours. So till this month is over, which is the first month of a game, of a year and so on, that will take another few hours, and then we have the second one. And then we have to go through the whole thing. What time is it? Well, let's cook something. And it will be completely made out of mushrooms. Although no, I won't cook the mushrooms, because it will make them last less time. Like, look at how long they will be there. Well, you see, Mellow, that is because the game has way too much content. I can show you this by looking for the handbook. So first of all, let's just go to guides. This is just what the game gives you in-game, so you know what to do. So first, of course, we have a starter guide, then the professionals guide, then the crafting mechanic guide, well, the crafting mechanic, napping, clay forming, meal making, charcoal burning, farming, food preservation, animal husbandry, panning for ore and more, smelting, smithing, prospecting, temporal stability, armor, mechanical power, steel making, coke oven, weather, rock strategies. You know what rock has what? Cheese making, fruit trees, brewing and distilling alcohol, dye making, ground storage, leather making, greenhouse, beehive kiln, building a sailboat. Now if you have noticed something, ground storage, so putting your stuff on the ground, is after brewing and distilling alcohol or cheese making. Like, that is if you put like D&D, in D&D, if your rulebook was like how to make an arrow, how to pull out the arrow of the person you shot, how to start the game, where to find arrows, how to shoot a bow. Like, why is this in that order? And that is just the guides. Then we go to blocks and items. And then it goes, and then it goes, and 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 it goes. Like, you have everything from uranium. Like, look how many wait, this is all, so this is a riveted uranium block. These are all the uranium ore types. Of course, in different rocks. These are above ground surface levels. This is crystallized chunks of uranium in poor, medium, bountiful, rich chunks. And then just normal chunks, of course, nugget uranium. And that is uranium. Something you can't use. Like, this is in the game and you can't use it. It is just there to be there. These are all cuttings. You have pink apple, red apple, yellow apple, cherry tree, mango tree, olive tree, orange tree, peach, pear, breadfruit, lychee, pomegranate. All of these fruits exist. Like, you have so much stuff in this game. It is crazy. These are all the food types. You have jam, meat stew, porridge, scrambled egg soup, vegetable stew. That is what you do with pot, everything. Then, of course, cheese pie, fruit pie, meat pie, vegetable pie, soybean pie, peanut pie. Then, of course, you can eat bamboo shoots. Then you can make bread. You can make cheese, of course. You can cook fish. You can cure it. You have chicken eggs. You have flour and grain. These are all the berry types. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. You can also get grotto from cactus and pineapple from pineapple. Then here you have trees. Here's the grain. Oh yeah, and you can eat termites and grubs. And of course peanuts and soybeans. And then you can pickle. Yes, you can pickle peppers and so on. And you have cassava. You have olives, of course. And then you have literally night vision. You can make a night vision mask. You can make night vision goggles. Because you can, of course. With a lead plate, with electrum plate, with some components, with whatever this material is. You know, just if you need to make one. You have acid, you have alcohol in this game, you have so many liquids, like from tar to woad blue dye to amaranth ale to cottage cheese. You have everything. These are book types. Parchment. Okay, these are parts for stuff. Of course, you have blasting powder, bone meal, crushed alum. So much crushed stuff. Amethyst. If you're asking for violet glass, haven't even seen amethyst before. I didn't even know it existed. Of course, you have a bunch of antlers and horns, just if you need it. I'm scrolling down, by the way. Then you have stuff like Beanade, like stingy fun for the whole family. Like, perfect for some winter fun. Like, the descriptions are also like, this game, it is just something. And you have so much stuff. And it's all so well done. Like, it is crazy how well done it is. And that is the thing about this game. By the way, these are all just crystallized ore chunks. If there's a lot, as you can see. Of course, you have doped. For those who don't know what doped is, wattle and doped is how old, buildings are built. You have gears. You can literally have a bear skin hide on your floor as a thing. And then you have everything from blistered steel to zinc ingots, I can't even say this ingot. Meteoric iron ingots. This is all leather. These are bits. Chain, because you can make basically everything into chainmail armor or into armor in general. This game is so fleshed out. You can literally make padlocks for no particular. Oh yeah, here the shields. I'm still scrolling through the shields. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Right. As you can see, bunch of shields. Like, why is there so much? Every kind of stone has its own spear. What the? I don't even know what this is. And the thing is, most things have different models. Like, this is a steel wrench. This is a meteoric iron wrench. This is a gold wrench. Yes, this game has gold and you can make tools out of it. It is so well done. And it has so much in it. Like, yeah, because this game is complex. Like, the stuff, like, I watched a lot about this game, and even I couldn't really do stuff when I started this game. Like, look at this. You can literally make a glider. You can make a backpack with what you can fly. And for those who don't know, your normal inventory when you start the game is only your hotbar. So you have to make extra inventory. If you're asking, how do I do that? And think, okay, I can just ask the survival book. You can't. You have to look exactly what you want. Normally you should start with hand baskets because you can make them out of reeds or papyrus. Because in the south, what I didn't talk about, because this game has equators, so every time you go near the equator it gets warmer, so you can have only different crops, and it is so in depth. Like every little thing has a necklace. Coral necklace, tool necklace, clothes, belts, bracelets, and that is the craziest part. Every single bear, you can have a different kind of war armor. Of course, you can make armor out of wood, out of leather, out of cloth in all colors. You can make scale armor, chainmail armor, plate armor. Every plate armor out of a different material looks different. Like, this is meteoric iron. This is silver. This is a law helmet you can take and repair. These are butterfly pins, which you can find, which is just accessory. These are masks you can find. Like, this game is so in depth. You can literally find sandals. It is, I'm sorry about the rant, but it is so crazy how deep this rabbit hole goes. You know what is the craziest part? I don't know when it comes up, but at one point, yeah, okay, so let me show you how many butterflies this game has. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Let me just go faster. Right. Did you just see that? How many damn like oh yeah, different beds give you different hours of sleep. I completely forgot about that. Oh no, of course you have different fish, a lot of different animals. Like some animals I have never even seen. Like I didn't even know the caribou was a thing. I never seen it. Bighorn lamb I have seen. Gazelle I have seen. Don't know what this is. Never seen it. That I have seen, and it's a weird thing I've seen. That I also have seen, so of course too. But there are so many damn things. Hyenas I've seen. And the thing is, for example, for the wolves, there are different types of wolves and how wolves can look, but it doesn't show you every kind. It only shows you different species of animals, but not the different kinds and how they can look. Like for example, a black bear can look like this, or a little bit more gray, or a little more black, and it's so crazy. And of course you can play your own music. That's the mantle of the earth, because you can't dig down too much. Of course you have different kinds of models for barnacles. You can literally find whale skeletons. This is just coral. This is just coral. Like, these are now. It is so crazy. Like, why is there so much in this game? This game is overloaded with things. And many things you won't even touch. You see how fast things are going by? It is just crazy how in-depth this game is. I mean, you literally have a diet, and if you don't hold up your diet, your max health points are less. And you have body temperature, you have outside temperature you have to worry about, and if you're wet or not. And it is just a lot. That is why I literally can't show you everything in the game. The game is too big to show everything off. I mean, you could technically show everything off, but till you get to that point, it will take a while. And I do say a while. Like, I think it would be easier to show and go over every car in GTA 5 than going over every item in Vintage Story. And what every item can do and how it looks placed on the ground. Because remember, every single block can be placed on the ground, on a shelf, anywhere. And if it's food, depending on where it's put, how warm it is, how cold it is, how the humidity is, it goes bad faster or slower. Like, it is just crazy how in-depth this game is. Like, if you are on a multiplayer server, you can easily spend over 100 hours just doing stuff with carpentry. So making barrels and stuff. Because there's just so much you can do. And that is the thing about this game. It is both distracting and so cool. Because, for example, if you're in Minecraft, it is basically straight line. You just do your stuff to get to diamond, then go to get a netherite, and that's it. You get to netherite, now you have your best gear, now you can do some dumb foolery, some building, and then that is it. Well, in this game, to even start building really big things, it will take a while. Also, the thing is, in that list I just showed you, stuff like chiseling blocks isn't in it. So, for those who don't know, you can chisel blocks. Or to put it better, you can manipulate blocks so they are different sizes and look different. For example, you can make it so it has, let's say, wood in it. So you have like this, and then you have like a outside wood in it. And it gets so in depth. Also, you can draw with certain types of rock, with charcoal. It is one of the craziest experiences you will ever play as soon as you play Winter Story. Because at one point this doesn't feel like a game anymore. It feels like a second life. Because at one point you will start seeing yourself spend more and more hours trying to get what in Minecraft would be an easy thing, but in here it takes hours. For example, there is a kind of multiplayer server I am on. It is technically multiplayer, but most of the time I played was alone. And it took me, till now, if you're asking, we started the server for 6 months ago. For 5 of those 6 months, or 4 of those 6 months, I was on that server every day. And I repeat, every day for 5 hours. And we finally got iron. And if you're asking, oh no, that took a while. At least that is the end game stuff, right? Yeah, no. Iron is what is recommended for you to wear, so iron armor. If you're asking, that will take even more iron than we have. It is recommended that you wear iron armor when you start your first quest. If you're asking, wait, there are quests in this game? Yeah, there are quests in this game. There are many quests, I've few. And it is just boggling how big, how in-depth this game is. Like, why is this game so in-depth? And the thing is, the maker of the game says that they won't release it on Steam till they say it's kinda finished. So what you are looking at is an unfinished game according to Tyrone, the maker, the main developer. This is what he calls an unfinished game. I mean, there are some things missing, like fishing and so on. But it is mind-boggling how much this game fits into. Like, if you're asking, this game is so big that they really want you to have a big RAM space to even get the game. Like, on their page it says that you have like, don't know how much RAM they want from you, but it is quite a bit to even just have the space for the game, because it's no other way to say it, ginormous. And the thing is, it's not like Minecraft where you have like that bunch of stuff that you need to get, or that bunch of stuff that is good to get. No,
you over here have just stuff to get if you are bored. Oh yeah, that launching on land was the launching on land was funny though. I love the launching on land. It was quite funny because I built my first ship on my first world because I didn't know. Well, first I just wanted to build it, and secondly I just found it funny to build that. And it took a while, but when I finally got that boat, I instantly drove it. Well, after I drove it back to the thing, I instantly drove it up on the beach. It was so funny. Right. You know what I can do now? We have reached the 2-hour mark. At this point I normally do some tomfoolery. So what I will do is I will do some tomfoolery, which is saving and leaving the world and going to multiplayer, going to real server, and now you can see, well, now you will be able to see what I'm playing. I think we racked up about 200 hours on this world. How 200 hours on one world looks like. Well, 200 hours for me, I think. Maybe a bit more, I don't know. Have to ask the owner. Oh yeah, it's still snowing. So this is the smithy. All of this is tin bronze. If you're asking to how to get tin bronze, you have to get tin or cathorite and then smelt it 8 to 12% tin and 80 to 92% copper. That is, by the way, very rare. Oh yeah, I still have. That is always on, weirdly. Yeah, I'm lucky because this is an area with high cathorite, because cathorite or tin is rare. But yeah, this is the area. We just about got iron. Oh, somebody has been blooming some. I have meteoric iron. Wait, does that mean? Yeah, I was blooming some when I left the server. But yeah, meteoric iron, which I got myself. Then, first of all, look at how this looks. Then, if you're asking, okay, what was about this mechanical power? Well, let me show you. So with mechanical power, you can power your quern, which you'd use to make flour or bone meal. This is salt, where you crush. Yeah, you can also make salt. This is lime to make probably some lime, crushed lime. Over here, these are pulverizers with tin bronze headers. Yes, you can have different heads for your tin bronze. If you're asking what it takes to make all of this, let me find it. There. First you need to make a large gear section, which is all of this. And then you have to make it into a large wooden gear. And then you also have the angled gears and so on. And then if I go out here, right now it's snowing. Look at this. You can't tell me this game isn't beautiful. God, it is a beautiful game, isn't it? But yeah. Now let me show you another part. First of all, down here we have a part, but it's completely snowed in because it's negative 4 degrees outside. Charcoal has been burned over here. That is just a relic from the past. person who joined this town has never played before after that. This is a tanning operation, not built by me, but by somebody else. This is built by me. This is our pig pen. Then this over here is a chicken pen with a bunch of chickens. And somebody has been playing and not taking care of... Oh yeah, it's February, by the way. This is February. Somebody has been playing and not removing the snow over here. I know who that is, but I won't call him out. But yeah, this is a lookout I made. But before I go to my and Xern, my mid-player's house, let's go over here and show you other stuff. So these are beehives, where bees are, of course. Of course you have to have flowers around them. There is over here is a little hut with glass up top, which is right now snowed in completely. This is how you make a greenhouse. Then over here, this is a farming house with, if I go inside, over here a storage area. This is a large door, by the way. And a little homey area, and then up here is an attic area. This calendar needs to be updated, but I can do that later at some point. Some onions. But yeah, this over here are the trees. As you can see, there are a few of them. And if you're asking what I'm working on right now, it's a frozen over lake. Because it's cold outside right now. Later in the year, this lake will melt and will be free. So I won't be able to walk on it. As you can see, over here is cave paintings. But yeah, this is a full game. Oh yeah, if you're asking what are those beams, well, those are support beams, which you can place out at any angle as you want and like. Then, as we go in, as you can see, I have matting on the floor, which is a type of carpet. Yes, carpets don't count as a full block. They go on top of a block. This is a clay oven. These are all my tin bronze tools. That is what you can do with your antlers. Now if I go up, first of all you see how this down part is different and this upper part is different. That is because this is a chiseled block. Another example is this window or this calendar. Now if I go up here, this is my room. Bed, half a block window which is made of stuff, and this is my prized possession, a resonator. If you want to know what it does, let me get some food real quick. Cellar. Don't know if you hear it. But yeah, over here we have my scythe, my pickaxe, a completely golden shield, butterflies, meteoric iron chunk, crystallized chunks, different kinds of storage vessels, of course, with different designs and clothing, jewelry, black bronze, candles, bookshelves with books in them, which I can just take out and read. And then if I go up here, boards on the ground, stuff on the ground, basket, bunch of colored leather, paint, him. Oh wait, sorry. And it's, as you can see, it's like, look at this window. This game is so in depth. Also, yes, this is a carpet on top of my wooden table that acts like a mat. And as you can see above, also support beams. And it is just crazy what you can achieve in this game. And if I go down here, oh, pickled chicken first of all, and not pickled cured chicken, alcohol, just alcohol, a fruit press. Should put this in here. This, the last 10 I will just put in. Although I can switch this, and put these onions in there. But yeah, grain and flour. And the craziest part, I think, or the best part. First of all, I will turn off the music and put the another. Da, 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 da. Now, this is, as you can see, not my house, but yeah, carpet or rush matting or anything like it is basically a decorative block you can just put on a block and then just place stuff on top of it. It is basically just a design element you can put on top. I know it's crazy, right? This is something I commissioned by somebody who was on the server but now isn't playing. Tables, chairs. And this is what you can do with chiseling. It is wild. And this is not my house, but an apartment of my other player. And these are the bearskin rugs I was talking about. And you can see how crazy great this game is. And now I want to show you something. I'm sorry, Xon, that I have to do this, but you see how this is alcohol, right? I will take the cranberry one, which we have a lot of, which is, well, yeah, let's take this one. So, what I can do is, oh, that had something in it. What I can do is drink the alcohol, and as you can see, some things happen. A few things happen. By the way, I'm not moving my mouse right now. Now I'm moving it. Right, one more. And now if you're asking, what does it look like if you text in chat? Yes, it just slurs it. And depending on how much you drank, it is different. It is so damn deep, this game. Like, it is so crazy how much was thought of when making this game. Also, I'm sorry for drinking that much, because I'm also now having a headache at how this all looks. By the way, if this reminds you of anything, say I. Because I think on the end of the stream you will understand why you would understand this. But yeah, let's go back to this world. But as I just shown you, this game gets deep, very deep. Also, by the way, if you're asking, these backgrounds always when loading are from the game. So these are in-game photos taken by the community. Right, back into this world. But yeah, this game is very, very in-depth. Oh yeah, here you can see the soaking wet. But yeah. Now we are just waiting for this to be ready. When this is ready, I will be making a fire pit and then making a hammer and a prospecting pick. Or to put it better, I will make some tools, which I need 100 units of copper for, which is translated 20 copper nuggets per, so 40 for 2 tools of copper. By the way, Blue, if you're asking, yes, if you put rush matting or carpet on a table, you can still use the table to make pies. So basically putting rush matting or carpet on anything is just decorative. Wait, I will move this box from outside to inside. But yeah, this game gets way too in depth. Also yes, because those are crude doors, that's why they keep breaking. Because they are crudely made. Also yes, the different kinds of clay matter, because different kinds of clay bring you different stuff depending on... Well, fire clay is always fire clay tools, but red and blue only give you something different when you have a beehive kiln, which is made with refractory blocks. And as you can notice by the half an hour rant I've been just doing, just talking about how in depth this game is very in depth, and nothing for somebody who just wants to play a little. Like, Minecraft is for like children, this is for adults. Like, although you have to commit your life to this game sometimes, because it's a lot of work going into it. So yeah. Sorry, by the way, sorry for that rant. I just went on. It was talking about this game just gets me into ranting, because it's, although, would you call it a rant if you just talk a lot about one thing you like? I don't know if there's a rent. It might be. Also, if you're asking, does this game have mods that make it even harder? Well, I have got you covered, and yes, it does. Of course it does. But yeah, any questions? Because I have run out of Steam for anything to know to what to talk about. Like, yeah. Oh. But yeah, how are you guys? Forgot to ask that. How are you guys? I have no idea what that is, but I will Google it now. Synodos. No. Synodos. Factorial. Wait, let me look. Oh, that is... Okay, I'm looking at the flowchart right now. So you need red science to make that, to make that, to make that, to make that. Yeah, it's basically Synodos complexity, somewhat. Only that in a Vintage Story most stuff doesn't rely on it on other stuff. For example, technically I don't need to make copper tools. Technically, because you can just find them. So it is kinda like Synodos, but also not really, because you don't need to do all the stuff that is difficult. Technically also have just luck. But yeah. It is quite interesting how deep this game can get. But I love the crafting methods, like napping, where you choose something to make, like a knife, and then you have to physically move your mouse to make the thing. E. And if you're asking, yes, smithing is basically the same thing, only in more dimensions. So basically, when it comes to this game learning curve, first you have napping, which is just this 2D, just napping out. Then comes clay forming, where you have to do this, but in 3D, and you can add and remove things. And then comes smithing, where you can have your hammer, and you have to remove it and make it in a certain way, and it gets very confusing. Goodbye, Mellow. Aw. Well, Happy New Year, I guess. And Merry Christmas. I hope to see you this year, but if you can't, it's alright. Hope to see you soon. Bye, Mellow. still raining. For those interested in what I'm doing right now, I'm waiting for this charcoal to burn. Well, to finish. But that might take a little bit. Meanwhile, while that is burning, coral reef. Fish. And now, let's go over to the forest where I know there are mushrooms over here. I know I have to do that journey a lot of very often to get food, but ah well. Could maybe start farming. Should probably soon. But I have to do it like over here because over there it's like sea water. Also yes, depending on if it's sea water or not, it is different. Because one is salt water, one isn't. You also have boiling water, which you can find at thermatic vents. It's like, well, you know what it's like in real life, so it's basically that, but a bit more blocky. Starving again. But yeah, when I get the charcoal, I will make the copper tools. Sadly, Mello isn't here to watch me making the copper tools. The one thing I'm been waiting to do for a while now. And yeah. Maybe that could be my first normal video, like me from the start till now, what I've been doing compressed in like a 30-minute video. So from start to copper. And I will probably voice over everything so you don't get lost in what happened. Oh. Mushrooms, 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 mushrooms. Don't want to eat them technically because they do kinda very much violet web capped. Now you would think these violet mushrooms are poisonous, but they aren't. These also aren't. I know that. They are also pretty good, if I remember right. Although it's mushroom, so pretty good is not really on the table. These are... Oh, nice. King bullets. That is actually a pretty good one. Won't harvest all of them, so they are still in this area. But yeah. Oh my god, it's glowworms. Holy crap. Wait, I have to mark this down. That is nice. I have, well, I've seen them from afar, but never that close. At one point we will go down there and see them a little bit closer. I think I can even break them, I think. Not sure though. Oh, pigs. Please don't be angry at me because I ran through you. Oh. Right. That's a bear. That is a bear. Oh! Shit. I accidentally pressed outside of the game. Did I? Did I drop something? No, I don't think so. And even if I'm not getting that. Oh, shiitake. Nice. By the way, these shiitake mushrooms I have eaten in real life. Because all of these mushrooms in game are real life mushrooms. But yeah, I literally pressed out. I think I pressed the Windows button accidentally and just was on my home screen. Which is of course the best thing you want to know when something big, aggressive, that can kill you with 1 or 2 hits runs at you. Accidentally not see the game. That's why they the bitter bullets. Those are poisonous. So is the golden drop milk thing. Not eating those. Just look at their name, you understand why I won't eat them. Never have seen the actual counterpart of them that is actually healthy, because they have actually healthy option that is just food, but haven't seen them before. That was a wolf. That was a wolf. That was a pit. That was a pit. Wolf pit. Pit wolf. Wolf 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 wolf. Forest dense. Running through trees. Big mushroom oak. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Running, running. Na na na. Wolf. Wolves. Wolves behind me. Wolves, wolves, wolves behind me. Running, running, running from those wolves. Wolves behind me, running, running away from those wolves. By the way, yes, every time I get stressed, I kind of begin to sing. Don't worry about it. Normal behavior for me. Right. Right. Don't know if they're still behind me, but I think after this, after I'm this out of this hole, they are probably not. Which is good. Oh, right. For those who are watching me, oh, if I think people are definitely watching me, I think. Don't know though. Since I see nobody in stream, not in stream, in chat. Yeah, chat. But it is alright, it is okay. I'm gonna stream anyway. And also talk to myself anyway. Although now I don't have anything big to talk about with you guys. Ow. Okay. Let's go down here. Oh, hi, Xern. I saw you, ow. I saw you made some more iron blooms. Interesting. But yeah, I think what we have to do, Xen, is first iron anvil and then make the iron armor. But that is something for another time. Oh yeah, I can't forget I have to change the name for tomorrow's stream. So it reads the setup and not the thing, because I think streaming for like 3 hours, which I'm doing right now, won't be able to, you know, satisfy all your gaming requests. So I will do the 10-hour stream. Oh, it's done. It is done. We have charcoal, people. We have charcoal. I repeat, we have charcoal. We did it. We finally got charcoal. Let's put this away. Let's break it with a stick in my hand. But you guys know what that means. That means I will be able to actually make copper tools. Sure thing. Gone. Sure thing. Right. Don't need all of it for now, so I can leave some behind. Let's put the dirt in here into this one, yes. So now I will show you how to melt copper. I will also be doing this inside, because why not? So let's put the cooking pot over there. Crucible, for those who didn't see, I made that a long while ago. Now I need to make, what do I need to make? Tongs. Tongs, 6 sticks, oh, and a rope. Okay, first I need to make a, okay, it did close the break, okay, interesting. Need to 1, 2, 3. Yay. Right. Rope. Then what I do is I make tongs like this, put them in my offhand, put the stick away. Then I will place down these molds right here, I guess. Then what I will do is I will take the 40 copper, which is 200 units, and place it inside here. Now what I will do is I will place, let's say 8 charcoal. Where will I put the, let's put the rest over here. Then what I will do is I will put this on fire. And now I will have to wait till it heats up enough. Now let me eat some food. Let's eat the white oyster. Good. Now you can slowly see the temperature rising, and if I hover over the copper you can see what the melting point is. Now if you're asking why are you using charcoal, it's because charcoal burns at the temperature of 1300, while firewood burns at the temperature of 700. We need a temperature of 1084 to melt the copper. Wait, how much okay, peat burns a bit hotter. So now that we reached that temperature, well, we reached a temperature above it, and now this is slowly getting to melt. Because, you know, you have to be at the melting point and then it slowly melts. So you have to keep it above 1000. Well, you first have to get it to that, to over 1000 Celsius, and then it will start to melt. So first you have to get there, and then it will start the melting process. In Minecraft it would just instantly start melting, which is kind of interesting. Wait, let me look in my book how tin. Yes, you can melt tin with it. Wait, let me right. Blister steel needs 1600 degrees. Lead can also be melted by wood. Silver almost can, but silver you can melt with peat because peat burns at 900. Bismuth you can also melt with wood because it's pretty low. Bismuth bronze you need peat or charcoal for. Black bronze you definitely need charcoal for. Brass you can, or you also need charcoal. Copper 2. Copper nickel you need some, no, you can still use charcoal. Electrum 2. Gold 2. Iron more than charcoal. Yeah, more than charcoal technically. Yeah, more than charcoal. Meteoric iron even more. Melancholic just about of reach for peat. Nickel more than charcoal. Steel more than charcoal, of course. Silver again more than that. Tin you can also with wood. Tin bronze you need charcoal again, and zinc you can also do with wood. So you can actually melt down a few with wood. Right, now as you can see I have my tongs out because it's a very hot item, and hot items you can only hold with tongs. And now I will fill these molds. If you're asking what would happen if I didn't have tongs, I would just screech, take pain and drop the item. And now you can see how it cools down. And if you're asking, yes, I get damage from it, from standing on the hot items. But yeah, we almost did it. We almost got copper items. Which is, by the way, the point when I will stop streaming. Trap. Was there a crude trapdoor? There wasn't, so for a trapdoor I need to get boards. So I need to get a saw. For a saw I need to make an anvil. Yeah, to get a trapdoor you will need a lot. But we almost did it. We almost made copper stuff. And if you're asking why I did this inside, because outside it's raining. If I leave those in the rain, they will pop, aka break. And then I will just have lost a lot of copper. By the way, for those asking where I got this lantern, I bought it. Can just put it up here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's lighting it. And then if you go outside, have to go on to the other side to see the eyes, but oh well. Not long till it's finished. And also for those asking, yes, I will finish these copper stuff and then I will go to the demodder, to the saying goodbye. What, these windows? These windows which don't let any rain through because they are on a tilt, although they might let a little bit through. And the top roof lets a little bit through because it's just wheat. Yeah, these are going to be windows, but I don't have trapdoors quite yet. I mean, I could technically block them off right now. Do you guys want me to block them off real quick? I can. Right, blocked off. No more rain sound. I will go sleep. And then, in the morning... As you can see, the days are going bigger because it was night and it was colder outside. And now it's back to 13 degrees. And now we have our tools. Now you will take these and put a stick under it, under the tool head. And then we have a copper hammer and a copper prospecting pick. The prospecting pick is for, I can show you this now. The prospecting pick, well, there are two modes, node search mode and density mode. But in density mode what you do is you break a block. Oh wait, not this one. You break a block. Well, no, you break one block, two block, and then 3 block, and those are your samples, and those will give you a reading what you have. And I have very poor borax. Oh, but there was one trace of ore in this area. Interesting. But yeah, and then the hammer is to chisel, if I make a chisel, to hammer stuff on the anvil when I make an anvil, and to break up ore chunks when I finally go mining. Let's put the pickaxe over here like this. This away, put the X right here, put this X right here, and then put this right here, and then put the fire starter in the end, and then take these tongs and then put them, let's keep them right here, and then put this axe and spear outside, put the door back on, go over here, sit on this, go like this. Right. Now, it is time, sadly, since I got my stuff, it is time to say goodbye. And yeah. So, any more questions about tomorrow's stream? If you have any questions about tomorrow, just tell me now. Wait, that isn't nice. But yeah, if you have questions, tell me now. Otherwise, it is a slowly time. Also, who has written to me on Discord? Interesting. But yeah, if there are no questions, then I have to say I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope many people will be there for tomorrow. It will be a bit scuffed since, I will be setting up stuff for next week. And yeah, I hope you all will have a nice day. And I hope to see you soon. Yeah. Goodbye.